Hello my friends, welcome to this video, and today we are going to talk about one question based on alternate to practical. This is May-June 2020 and I'm going to discuss here question number 3 from your alternate to practical paper. So in this one they have given there are two solids, solid L and solid M, and solid L is chromium chloride, and they have done few tests on solid L. Solid L, as I already said, it is a chromium chloride. So they are asking here complete the expected observation. So based on that we have to do, for example, let us take the example. Solid L was dissolved in distilled water to produce solution L. So chromium chloride is dissolving in water and producing a chromium chloride solution, and this solution was divided into 4 portions in 3 test tube and 1 boiling tube. Okay, so first one, to the first portion of solution L in the boiling tube, 1 centimeter depth of dilute hydrochloric acid was added. The boiling tube was warmed gently, and a strip of filter paper was dipped in potassium magnate, that is KMnO4, and held at the mouth of the boiling tube. So I would like to tell you here, there is a chromium chloride CrCl3, and in that you are adding a hydrochloric acid, and you are warming it. So for example, a strip of filter paper dipped in acidified potassium magnate and held at the mouth of boiling tube. So here no gas will come out because there is no reaction will happen here. That's why you can write it here, that is no observation. Or there is no change, no observation, or you can write it down, no change in the strip of filter paper, because no gas is coming out from that boiling tube. That's why filter paper will remain as it is. Filter paper will remain as the color of potassium magnate. Now B part. So we have a chromium chloride solution, and in that we are adding sodium hydroxide, was added slowly until it was in excess. So they are asking what is your observation. So we have learned from the table, if there is a chromium ion and we are adding sodium hydroxide, so we will get here green PPT, means that green color solid you will get. But once you added in excess, sodium hydroxide you added in excess, so what will happen? This green PPT will dissolve. Green PPT is going to dissolve and form solution. Yeah, this is the answer for this one. Now moving to the C part of this same thing. Again you have a same chromium chloride and you are adding aqueous ammonia. So whenever you are adding aqueous ammonia is a test for again cation. So chromium will show you here gray green PPT, gray green PPT. And when you added in excess of ammonia you have added, then there will be no change, or we can say that precipitate will not dissolve. So it will remain as it is. Now moving to the D part, the fourth portion of solution L, in that you are adding dilute nitric acid and followed by adding 1 centimeter depth of silver nitrate. So whenever we add nitric acid followed by silver nitrate, so this is a test for halides, and here we have a chloride as a halide ion. So chloride will show you white color or white PPT. So this is all for like chromium chloride. So they have given the name of the solid chromium chloride. We have to follow their observation, whatever they are writing it here, and then we can write down our observation. Now moving to the unknown solid, that is solid M. Now we have to identify here this solid is, what will be the name of this solid. So flame test on solid M, flame test. Then they have given here it is a yellow color flame. It means that it is a sodium. Okay, so and now they have again performed one more test on solid M. They have added 10 centimeter of nitric acid and any gas produced. That gas was tested and it is, it effervescence and lime water turn milky. It means that there is a carbonate is there. So carbonate is there, that's why it is producing a carbon dioxide. And in the next part, test number 3, they are saying that they have added barium nitrate and dilute nitric acid. Barium nitrate and dilute nitric acid, but there is no change. So is this no change? It confirms that sulfate ion is not there. Sulfate ion is absent. Okay, sulfate ion, it is not there. So what we can confirm from this one, we have here sodium carbonate. So I will write down here Na, sodium having valency of +1, and carbonate which have a valency of 2-. So that's why you cross multiply it, you will get the formula, that is Na2CO3. So this is the answer for E. Hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching.